Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I am back with another review, a little bit of something different today. Today we're taking a look at, from the Super Sentai series, Kikai Zenkaiger. This is Zenkaiger. This is a roughly 5-inch articulated action figure. I got this from Amazon Japan. It's part of the 45th anniversary season of Super Sentai. Let that sink in. The show that gave us Power Rangers has been around for 45 years. The only thing I think is comparable to it is something like Doctor Who, which has been around for over 50, but I put Doctor Who in the same category as, say, Kamen Rider, which has actually been around a little bit longer than Sentai. Zenkaiger is very colorful. Basically, as the colors and the overall design of the figure, I think, is an homage to the Ranger costumes of the 1970s, with a little bit of the touch of the Kamen Rider flair here with that fin. In terms of accessories, you do have this removable cape, as well as its morpher slash primary weapon that's it's holding in the hand here. It does have the belt right there that can hold the little coins, which are the major collectible of the line this year. From what I understand, Zenkaiger is really a send-up of all Sentai. The first four mechs which are actually like humanoidish, are all homages to previous Sentai series, one of which happens to be Zoo Ranger, which we might remember as being the series of the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was based on. Now, I want to talk about the articulation. I already mentioned this is about 5 inches here. 4.5, no, actually more like 4.5, excuse me. This is not 5 inches, 4.5. So it's bigger than a G.I. Joe, but smaller than a Masters of the Universe Classics figure squatted down. The head here can rotate. It's not a ball joint, it's like a swivel hinge, so the neck rotates, and you do have up and down movement, but you can't do any like giggity moves or neck tilt pivots. That's fine. Shoulder joint here is a universal joint. The shoulder pad is connected to the shoulder, and you do have the ability to pull the shoulder out. A little bit extra articulation, I believe. There's really no movement there, so I don't know why it's there. You have a rotation here above the elbow, single jointed hinge at the elbow, and a ball jointed wrist, which with a fist that, gives you all the swivels and stuff like that. Moving down, you do have a rotation here at the waist. You have a ball jointed hip, so you have rotation there at the hip, as well as a cut right underneath, which kind of makes it a little difficult to keep the patterns of the costume lined up. By the way, pink, blue, green, yellow, those are the primary Ranger colors, with red going down the middle. That's the leader. Single jointed knee, but you get some good articulation. And the foot is a ball joint, little pivot forward and back, but you do have some great side to side ankle pivot, especially on the inside, since there is a cutout there. This is designed, I think, to help the figure get into more heroic type poses. That's a big thing in Sentai, if you're not aware. Being able to pose the the posing of the figures. I shouldn't say the figures, but their signature poses in the shows. And I'm trying to do this, but unfortunately my backdrop is a little bowed, and the cape gives it a little extra weight. Let's see if I can do something here, because this is one that they show on the back of the packaging, that he's like out to the side like this. But I mean everything's flat. It's just a case of getting the weight right. Maybe if I bring them up a little, there we go. A little more like that. There we go. So yeah, so this is a very articulated figure, and this is something that I'm very happy with. This is the best I can, and this is the kids line of toys. The best example I can give you that that's comparable in the US would be the 6-inch Marvel figures that are made for the movie line. Not Marvel Legends, but those basic 6-inch figures. And articulation wise, this blows them out of the water. The only thing that would be better and come from Japan would be SH Figure Arts. Now, apparently, I have heard that Figure Arts are no longer doing Ranger figures. I think that's wrong. I mean, I hope I heard something wrong because Sentai is very popular over there, but it is possible that certain seasons weren't as popular as others, and certain people were only buying certain Ranger designs. So who knows? So for a lot of people, this might be the only way to get an articulated figure of Zenkaiger. Which, by the way, I hope I am correct in saying that this character's name is Zenkaiger. I'm pretty sure I am. I mean, that's what I've been getting online. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, I just want to do a quick review of this. I do have some of the other toys from it. There's the basic mech robots that can transform by parts forming. And I did end up getting the DX set of the first two robots that combine. We'll definitely take a look at that. I thought I was buying the mini plot, but that's it for the review. If you're interested in getting this figure, do look for it on Amazon Japan. Quite affordable. Right off the top of my head, I can't tell you how much it is in American, but I want to say it's about $10 to $15. I mean, I hope I'm not wrong with that. But yeah, that's it for the review. If you like this review, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. While your views are always appreciated, the likes, comments, and subscriptions communicate to YouTube through their algorithms that my channel is one that should be promoted. If you really want to make the ultimate sign of support, please consider signing up for my Patreon. It's www.patreon.com/chuckdog1999. All I ask for is $1 a month or $12 a year. No thrills, no tiers, no special rewards. All you're doing is helping me help you, help me to help you, literally bring figures like this to you. There's a link in the description below, and if YouTube has worked its things out, a card here in the corner. As I mentioned in a previous video, since the last time I uploaded, YouTube updated and changed the way they handle videos, and I was having a problem setting up the interactive cards. If it's gone, that's why it's much more imperative for you to check the description, copy and paste the link if you want to join my Patreon. As always, though, if you can't really do my Patreon, that's perfectly fine. Watching my videos is support enough. So, that's about it. This is your old pal Chuck for Zenkaiger. We will see you next time.